to the next presentation. This is coming from Millie Tan. She's International Sales Director at Gain Solar. She is going to talk on BIPV technology and application in the field of green buildings. Millie?
Okay. Hi, I'm here.
Hey.
So, hello everyone. This is Millie from Yingyi Group Gain Solar. So, can I share my screen now?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, so today my introduction is BIPV technology and application in the field of green buildings. Mostly I will share the really application using ways. So here start now. For us, we have more than 16 years to review how to connect the PV energy with the building material. So not only for building certificate, also solar certificate. Here I summarize the different generation of the BIPV use. Maybe mostly earliest in Europe and in China part, we start research 2006 from the public buildings, from the hotels. Also, we have different functions, more higher dimension for the conference center, fire resistant materials, noise barriers, and also for some agriculture garden, and also some data centers. At the last version, like this part of using waste, is more useful for the customized design, such like customer have a real design for themselves. We make it for solar use. A short summary for the BIPV building using waste, it can be divided for four different parts. The first part in the building roof, it can be integrated on the rooftop. So total replace the roof tiles. And another way is for the facade use. It can be some marble color, stone color, also can be a single color combined with aluminum plate use. So that's freedom, such like demo show, the color is different. And another way is building attachment use, such as solar fans. For example, I heard from some customer part in some area, if the solar combined with the fans, if you buy a fence for the owner, it can be reduced some partly of text. The last way is for the solar applications, solar floor, solar flowers, and something else. So here I need to clearly point it, the BIPV using for us is we focus on the building materials. So it means it's a longer lifespan. And of course, the warranty for the power generations for standard panels, they are the same. But for the product, they have to be used the different materials to keep it a longer time. Because for the building curtain wall, it can not be 10 years changed. So it have to be more than 30 years lifespan. And also the fire test rate and also the impact rate is important. So for different countries, they have their own standard. In Europe, in Middle East, and also maybe in Japan, they are totally different. So we need to match different market for the fire certificate and also the impact rates. Here I listed is just for the Chinese part for different level for the wind pressure test, waterproof test, air, and also some different performance. So BIPV have to be in the standard. And here on the left part is our first high building using ways for BIPV is above 100-meter higher on the top of the CBD buildings. So based on this project, we test out the data. And the blue part is the test result. It's totally matched. So it's important for the consulting company to study it. So when we start a BIPV project analysis, all the things, all the reports we need to submit based on this project. And here, for the BIPV, maybe more and more people, they are looking forward to the installation ways. So here a summary, some project for the different using ways, such like the frame, the curtain wall. Here, the BIPV gray part combined together with the aluminum plate on this shadow part. So the installation is easier, just similar like the standard panels, just the clips and also steels to tracking the structure is okay. Of course, the building is not so high, so similar as the center or some office buildings. Here is a housing using ways. So here you can easily to see on the right part, the structure like totally similar like the marble to using ways. First, it have a structure on the bank and it directly hold on the wall. And at the same time, it have some silicone to cover the edge. So it's a second way for the house using. And another way special use, because like this building is in Shanghai, it's an office building, but it have the special design for the window part here, here, and here. So the installation it. So we study the aluminum plate using weights. We have main structure on the bank. Of course, we have to have some space to make the junction box and the cables in it. So like the cell curtain wall using applications, we study only for this project. And this one is easy for skylight. So many cases studies all over the world. So just I want to show the sharp can be different freedom design, and we can say it hidden frame. But the mainly important thing is as the skylight, what we suggest from the standard is at least 8mm double glass. Should be different using away from the facade. It should be more stronger than the facade use. Here is the most popular building ways. We call it a unit type curtain wall. So what we did is we directly connection the BIPV part before installation. And so when the construction under progressing, we don't need second time installation for the solar BIPV part. We just need to close the edge for different unit part is fine. Here is some cases. I show the different using ways. This one is Hong Kong Jockey Club in Guangzhou, and this one is still under construction now. What we did is now only for the structure and dimension, and you can see from the color, from the 3D design, each piece of the panels, they have the unique colors. And the color is designed by the owner because it's a jockey club. It's healthy for the eyes of the horse. So completely installation area is around 30,000 square meters. So this is, we can say it's like a skylight, but from the technology, the color design is special. And also the installation, we should tracking the building structure. And another one is skylight use. Skylight use, maybe we can easily to see in the station or something there, but this one project is for the conference, means it have to be 100% closed the building. So what proof things is most important. It's not like the station. It can be waterproof, but around here maybe open area. So it's necessary, but it's not very serious important. But for the conference center, it's not. And also, we can see from the transparency rate, it should be tracking the light request of the building. So that's the important things. Another way is for the color design also. Mostly the color for public building use is for the gray or white or dark or some dark black. So this one is a gray color. It's a conference center in Guangzhou also. You can see it's tracking the building architecture design for the styles. Here, this one is not a big product, but it's a famous product, Adidas Adidas shop in Beijing. So we know for the international companies, especially the headquarters in Europe and America, they have some store all over the world, but they have to match the mission of the zero carbon design. So it's important. But we know for each shop, for different location, they have to be combined with a local culture. So the design have to be unique for different city or countries. So this one we show for Beijing, we tracking the styles and it's Adidas black, Adidas gray to tracking the below part. So also the structure, they are the total same. So we are not easily to see the solar. So yeah, we for the building, we should be tracking natural design for the natural materials. Here, this project is for the aluminum plate using waste, and here this aluminum plate, we are tracking the color of the aluminum plate. Yeah, so the truly things is we need to considering how to connection with a different building material, such like here is a double glass and another part is aluminum. We should find a balance and also the connection, the bridge should be at the same level on the wall. It's an important things. Here is totally customized. This product is in Swiss. This picture is from the owner by themselves. And after we study the picture, we divided the panels for different pieces, and you can see easier from the eyes. It's very clearly to see. Yes. Here is a identical house. Here is for the roof tiles. The tiles is for different hotels. Here on the top is a independent house. The roof tiles totally replaced by BIPV solar tile, totally around 1 megawatt. Yes. So here is a details. You can see here is the true tiles, and here's the longer one is the solar tiles. The last one is easy for the Jockey Club in Hong Kong and for the shadow using waste. This one also for the high building skylight, but compared with the first conference center with introduction, the light is less. So based on the natural part request, we need to follow the traditional building using waste to design the solar part. Here, some different applications is not the main part, but especially this one, it can be architecture design to tracking the city use. Here, some noisy bear, but yeah, it's in China using waste we finish. And also we do research with electrical car companies, rooftop car roof to replace from the solar part. Greenhouse is it's easy, so I didn't will direct details introduction. Oh, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Millie. I think that was really interesting. So you have so many user cases. So I have two questions. So, when you showed several applications and probably you are internally segregating into few baskets. So which basket got the highest demand? Because now I see several use cases where your products are used. So which one is the most famous or which is bringing you more revenues or highest installations, if it is not secret?
Yes, of course. Like I showed the first product, I said it's the world biggest BIPV using waste. So, compared with other countries, maybe in China and Middle East, the building area, the building is big. So maybe the product is big. It's not means which market is good or which market is not. It's based on the building industry and building cultures. So here until now, what we did, the largest one is the Jockey Club. It's a Hong Kong branch in Guangzhou. Yes, and also we do the whole construction. The panels area is big, the construction is big, and also it's not only PV construction do that. Also we working together with the building construction companies. So of course it's the largest one, and
Okay.
bring us more profit. Yeah.
I understand that. So,
Public public buildings. Yeah.
Okay.
Public
And
building is important.
okay. And one more question, like, when you are going with your solutions to these vendors, so maybe they are the government organizations or the building owners or the architectures, what is the major obstacle in integrating PV into our day-to-day life? What is the major challenge?
Major challenge, I think, is for the architecture. Firstly, I think it's different from the standard panels. After the building finish, you can add here and add there. But for the PV PV buildings, architecture is important. Primary design, they integrated for the PV, so means 70% or 80%, it will be integrated here. For the owner, they just thinking about financial things. If the consulting company, yes, it's very details design primary. I think the owner approved the cost, at least they will finish. But if the consulting company is very detailed design, maybe they will cancel it. So yeah, I think architecture is the most important.
Okay. So we should educate the architects more.
I think so.
Okay. Great. Thanks a lot, Emily. I think there could be some questions on the chat window. So please, enjoy our conference and also try to answer these questions in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you. So let me move on to
Thank you.
Thank you.